بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. So yesterday we discussed تعقيد اللفظي, where the word order was such that it caused confusion. Today I want to go over تعقيد المعنوي. This is the text we'll discuss today, inshallah. So quick recap was تعقيد has two types, لفظي with peculiar word order yesterday. جفقت بهم هم لا يشفقون بها بهم شيم على حسب الأغراض دلائل. So the order in there was really strange. المعنوي is ambiguity, meaning that the order, you understand the nahwa and the sarf, and you understand the tarkeeb and the structure, but you don't know what he's trying to say. Like for example, he's got the yellows. The example I gave last time. What does he mean? He's got the yellows. He's got the blues means he's not feeling well. But what does yellows mean? So here's the example. Here's the text. So the ta'qeed is either. So continue from the previous text. Wa imma, either the ta'qeed is going to be from min jihatil ma'na. The ta'qeed and the confusion or the peculiarity will be from respect to its meaning. So the peculiarity will be in regards to its meaning. بسبب, because of استعمال, using مجازات وكنايات لا يفهم المراد بها. Because of using metaphors, majaz, metaphors, kinayat, it's translated as called metonymy. Meaning you use something and you mean a part of it, something similar. You did kinayat in the previous book as well. So because of using majazat or kinayat, لا يفهم المراد بها, the meaning of which is not understood. Okay? So you have a sentence, you know the sentence is فعل, فاعل, مفعول, ظرف, مفعول فيه, مفعول له, مفعول مطلق. But you don't know what the words are implying. For example, ويسمى, and this kind of تعقيد is called تعقيدا معنويا. A linguistic or not linguistic, a meaning, تعقيد in the meaning. Okay? For example, نحو قولك, like you saying نشر الملك ألسنته في المدينة, that you saying this, قول is masdar, ka is a mudaf ilayhi meaning the fa'il, this is the maf'ul of the qawl and this is the hal. مريدا, قولك مريدا, you saying this, أراد يريد, was intending جواسيسه, was intending جواسيس. So it's like, for example, if you say the king spread out his tongue in the city. So when the king spread out his tongue in the city, what does that mean? What do you understand? He's giving a speech, he's giving propaganda, he's got some kind of poster, some kind of news. But if you say this and you mean he spread out his jasus, his spies. Spies and tongue don't go. You don't think of spies when you hear tongue. What would you have thought of? What would you have used instead of tongue? Ears. He's got ears, the ears have walls. Or the king's ears are in the city. Or the king has spread out his eyes. So if you say that was intending jasusun jama jawasis, that would be ta'qeed al-ma'nawi, because straight away you would think Alsana means speech, propaganda. It doesn't mean spies. Was-sawab, and the correct would be nashara uyu, no, he spread out his eyes. That would make more sense. Okay? So again, wa imma, and the ta'qeed will imma min jihat al-ma'na, the ta'qeed will be respect to its meaning, be due to using استعمال مجازات وكنايات, using metaphors and metonymies, لا يفهم المراد بها, whose objective and whose purpose and whose intended meaning is not understood. ويسمى تعقيدا معنويا, and this is called تعقيد المعنوي. نحو قولك نشر الملك ألسنته في المدينة, like you saying the king spread out his tongue in the city. Whilst you mean his spies, whilst in reality the correct wording would be نشر الملك أيو Nahu. He gives another example from a poem. He says here, the poet says, Sa is harfu tanfis, meaning soon. Or I shall, to make the madi, to make the fi'l mudari makhsus bil mustaqbil, to make it in the meaning of future definitely. So, I will search. Atlubu, I will seek, I will search. Bu'da dar, I will search for the farness and the away from the house. Meaning I'll go far away from home. عنكم, I will seek to go far away from home, away from you. Why? لتقر, so in the future you can come close. So I'll go out, I'll work, I'll earn money, and eventually we'll come back together. I'm going away, not permanently, but I'm going why? So in the future we can be together for a longer time. Okay? So maybe a businessman or some person, he's going out, and then he said, well, I'll go out, but I'm not going permanently. My main goal is to get closer. I'm going far for now, but I want to come closer together in the future. وتسك, sakaba yaskubu means to shed. عيون جوال عيناني وتسكب عيناي, my eyes will shed what? Tears. My eyes will shed tears. And jamada yajmudu jumudan means to become dry. So my eyes will shed tears to become dry. Now what do you think my is shedding tears to become dry? Cry so you can't cry anymore. That's what you would think automatically. But he doesn't mean that. What he meant was haythu in this poem, haythu, so this is not correct. This has got ta'qid al-ma'nawi. Why? Because kana, he intended with the word jumud happiness. He meant happiness via the word jumud. That I am going to cry so much I don't have to cry anymore because I'll be back close to you again. So that I will go far away from you to come close, and my eyes will shed tears now, so you don't have to shed tears later on. That's what he meant. But it does not come to your mind straight away. So again, it's ta'qid in the ma'na. Okay? Once, kana and his surur. He took the meaning of surur using the word jumud. Ma'a was in reality, anna al-jumuda yukna biha anil bukhli bid-dumu'i waqt al-buka. Was in reality, normally when speaking, the word jumud is used to show the inability to cry at a time of, the inability to shed tears when you want to cry. Like you're so like shocked. Or so much that you just can't cry anymore. That's what really jumud would mean in this context. But he doesn't mean this, the poem. If you read the whole poem, that's what he means. So he's used the word jumud, that I will become dry, to say that, okay, that will make me happy once. I'll go away from you far, I'll earn money, I'll get my job done, come back, be close together, and I will cry now so I don't have to cry later, I'll be happy later on. But when you use the word jumud in terms of regards to crying, it normally means what? That you can't cry anymore. So this word here is kind of confusing. You want to understand what he's meaning. You know translation, but what's he saying? What's he trying to? What's in his heart? What's he trying to express? Okay, and that's why this is called in this ta'qid in this poem, because it's not clear what the poet intends to say, what his intention is.